You have been the Chronics Rabbit Hole, and Matt, thank you so much for your Patreon membership request. You are bringing Harry Styles down the rabbit hole, and today we're going to be reacting to Sign of the Times. This is live on the Graham Norton Show.
I love the Graham Norton Show, and this is his debut single as a solo artist, and I don't know if we've actually heard this song. I don't know if you have. So we are ready to get into this. I never thought Harry Styles would be coming down the rabbit hole. Thank you so much. Let's get into it. If we do know this song, we will mention it, but I'm very excited. Sign of Times, Harry Styles.
Just stop your crying, it's a sign of the times. Welcome to the final show.
Wow.
Hope you're wearing your best clothes. You can't bribe the dawn, you wait at the sky. You look pretty good down here, but you ain't really good. We never learned what we did before.
Wow, eh? Definitely haven't heard this one. Nice background singers too, eh?
Just stop your crying, it's a sign of the times. Ooh. We gotta get away from here. Gotta get away from here. Just stop your crying, it'll be alright.
Stunning.
You told me that the end is near. We gotta get away from here. Just stop your crying, now the time of your life.
Okay, I think this is a good place to stop here. Is Harry Styles from One Direction before?
I have no idea.
I think that might be where he's from, because they're mentioning how this is his first solo release, and I do believe I've seen him before with One Direction, so correct me if I'm wrong. I think he dated Taylor Swift and all that too, so I actually never really knew what his solo stuff sounded like too, and this is sounding really amazing. So much soul. I love the band that he has here too.
I'm loving his band. I love his voice. He has like a very beautiful voice.
He does.
I love the facial expressions he makes while he's singing.
Absolutely.
Very entertaining to see, but it also adds the emotion to the flair of what he's singing as well.
I agree. Good stage presence. Very happy while performing too.
Absolutely. I have known of Harry Styles, but I've never actually heard any of his stuff, so this is really nice.
Cool.
We're breaking through the atmosphere. Things are pretty good from here. Remember, everything will be alright. We can meet again somewhere far away from here. We never learned what we knew before.
Oh, I love this part. Like that facial expression. I'm just saying, like that facial expression.
Yes.
That's all I said. You're good.
Just stop your crying, it's a sign of the times. We gotta get away from here. We gotta get away from here.
killing it. Bring the lights on. Oh, that drummer, eh?
Stop your crying, baby, it's a sign of the times. Gotta get away. Oh, we got to get away. We got to get away. Oh, we got to get away. We got to get away.
Nailed it. I love that performance. Did you capture any lyrics there at all, Alanna?
No, not really.
No? So just getting mesmerized just by the actual sound of his voice.
So there's that final lyric that he was saying,
Yeah.
and I couldn't actually hear what, like, I couldn't figure out what the final lyric was in all of the harmony there in the chorus.
Okay.
And I thought it was like police, but then I wasn't sure if it was police or
Probably
something
just
else.
please.
Or please.
Yeah.
But anyways, I could not discern what he was saying
Interesting.
there,
Okay.
which is really funny
Yeah.
because on
Because
this
he's singing
channel,
very clear.
because he's singing extremely clearly,
Yeah.
and I'm like and I'm able to like understand like extreme growls, and I could not understand what he was saying for the life of me
That's all
lyrically,
good.
which is just really interesting on like a listening note.
Mhm.
But like I have to say, like at the very beginning, great artist, amazing voice. Like I loved how he was able to harmonize with the ladies so well.
No
when
kidding.
they
I
were
wasn't
singing.
expecting that. That was awesome.
So like that was awesome. I love the female drummer and keyboardist.
Yeah.
So like
Especially the drummer.
that
Just
drummer
kicking
was
ass.
kicking ass. That was amazing. But I'm gonna be honest, a little ways into it, I was getting pretty like, okay,
Kind of a repetitive,
is
very
pretty
poppy type
repetitive.
of song. It was a way to, in my opinion, show his talent with his voice. This one wasn't trying to
Absolutely.
be too enthusiastic or like trying to bring out all the dancey
Absolutely.
to the pop. This was really about a
It was
thought.
very a ballad
It's
of a thought.
it's the sign of times, and it's like when things get so rough, it's the sign of time. So we got to get away from here, is what he kept kind
Yeah.
of hammering on. So we should move away from this before anything happens bad. And I think a lot of people
Absolutely.
know what that means in the physical way, or even in like the weather type of way, you know, the signs of times
Absolutely.
when a storm's coming. So I think this was really cool, especially I'm pretty sure he's from One Direction, so it's really cool he went with this as like his self-titled debut album featuring the release for this one as his first one. I thought that was a good
Absolutely.
pick, and it shows the really cool band with a Graham Norton show. I don't know if this is his normal band or if it's the Graham Norton show's band itself too.
True. I don't know what the Graham Norton show is, so
Oh, really? You don't know the
I
Graham
have
Norton
no
show?
idea.
Oh, wow.
So I don't know where we are. I don't know.
Don't know One
I
Direction.
don't
Don't know
One
the Graham Norton
Direction.
show.
Don't know the Graham Norton show. Don't know who Harry Styles is.
Oh my God, what is happening?
I don't know.
How
any
do I
of
know
this.
more than this?
And
Nah, great pick. That's all
it
I have
was
to
an
say.
amazing pick. So just to finish my thought there, like I was getting bored getting into it because it's not the kind of music that I would typically listen to. But then when he came in with that drop and he started belting.
Yeah.
It really showed where he could go vocally and really opened up for me, because that's when he started bringing in some more grit into his voice and bringing in that emotion where it wasn't so high pitched all the time.
Okay.
And he also started holding his belts for quite a while, even having a little bit of a voice crack in the middle of his note that he held right at the end there.
Okay.
So when that started going like on and he started like going off in that way, I was like, oh, okay, now I see it. Now I really understand.
It's a bit too reserved at the beginning for you.
Yeah, it was a bit too reserved at the beginning. So then when he went off with this, I was like, okay, I get it.
Then he stood out on his own, opposed to when he was getting complimented by the backup singers in the instruments.
That's where he stood out on his own for me. I was like, oh, I see what he could bring to this.
Finished with a good flair, at least it sounds like.
Yeah, absolutely. Finished with a great flair.
So definitely we loved Harry Styles, and like we said, this is not the music we normally listen to, so it wasn't something we were expecting to come down the rabbit hole as well.
Pleasantly surprised.
Pleasantly surprised. I really liked it myself, so I would love to see more Harry Styles, and maybe we should show her who Graham Norton is, because he's a big deal in England. He's one of the talk show people that it's like everyone goes to him.
Absolutely. I'll be honest, this side of the music genre era is not one that I'm overly familiar with.
No, like he's just a talk show person. He's like a David Letterman.
Okay, awesome.
Over there, just to give you a little context. You don't have to feel bad about it, honey. It's all good. We all don't know things. Like, there's so many things I don't know about or watching, too. So thank you so much, everyone, for being here. We hope you had a good time. And please let me know if Harry Styles is from One Direction before I go crazy here. Anyways, we are exiting the rabbit hole, folks.
Thank you so much, everyone, for bringing this down, or thank you, Matt, for bringing this down the rabbit hole. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here as I had my first introduction to Harry Styles. I can't wait to see what else comes down the rabbit hole. Peace and love, everyone.
God bless y'all.
Take care, and bye for now.